If I was a 24-year-old, prematurely bald, unattractive white man with a minor podcast who obsessively posts about porn on my Tumblr blog, I would genuinely kill myself. Greg, every day that you wake up and continue to suck air is a miracle. Got my first hate mail, everybody.
Dead his ass.
Thank you, www.tumblr.com/cityhalloween. All right?
Is that who that is? Is that who sent that?
Yes.
Oh, that's funny.
How do you know who that is?
No, I don't know who that is. I
wish I could use the internet the way Greg uses it. Just like going on Tumblr and just fighting people. I could never find the energy to
combat.
do that.
I logged on to Tumblr. Oh, also, just so we all know, the hate mail is from a TERF, and I have been doing nothing on Tumblr for the last 3 days except telling them in increasingly creative ways how I want them to die. So
yeah,
Yeah, there is while this is based, there is like a background to this, and it's that I got banned from turf.com for being too truthful and righteous in my posting. My Piss Vortex account permanently banned. They even sent me the email. All further replies to this email will be ignored. So that's how you know it's real. But yeah, no, I mean, Rip Bozo, I made a new account like a week after. Already got back like a significant chunk of my followers, so it's cool. We keep rolling. But the only thing that's changed is my haters have increased 7-fold. Exponential hater increase.
You could even say it's logarithmic hater growth.
Yeah, Greg is catching strays. They found out he's bald, and they're just like sending him hate mail because he's bald.
They're bald shaming me, which
they're bald shaming you.
Which I like being bald. You can't hurt me. Nothing you say to me hasn't been said to me by like an 8th grader.
We joke a lot on Gorilla Radio Show, but there's nothing wrong with being bald as long as you're Greg.
You're not also Italian, which, you know.
Yeah, oh yeah. Thank God we don't have any Italians here.
Yeah, thank God.
But yeah, no, that's what's been going on with me lately. There's also a completely separate drama going on Twitter. I don't know. Should we go into that, or should we just start talking about monkeys? It's sort of related to monkeys.
Do it. Whatever. It's the New Year's episode.
Yeah, by the way, Happy New Year's, y'all.
Happy New Year. It took us a minute, but we got here.
I don't like saying y'all. It doesn't feel right. But anyways,
2023 is going to be my year for real, man.
For real. It's finally going to be my year.
This one's going to be my year.
I got misgendered New Year's Day walking down the street, so that's how I know like how the rest of my year is just going, I guess.
For those of you at home, Austin has a beautiful shoulder-length wavy blonde hair right now.
So I'm getting a haircut like this weekend.
Yeah, it's getting pretty. I think you could. I've seen so many girls on my Instagram show up these days with that, like, you know, oh, I just found this new hairstylist. She's so good. And they show up with that exact haircut. It's just
my hair. Yeah, very cool.
Like, oh, I just paid, you know, this college student, you know, $250 to do my hair, and it turned out so good.
You currently have the haircut of like the soccer mom who flirts with high schoolers.
That doesn't seem true, but you know, all I need is the like buccal fat removal surgery that everyone's getting on TikTok, and I'll fit right in. I'll finally get that normie clout that we've been chasing.
Austin doing body modification for clout.
Yeah, no. While I was banned from Tumblr, I took a brief hiatus both to spend time with my family while we were fucking barricaded inside during a snowstorm, and we ramped up our TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube presence by a little bit. It's not much, but we're trying. We're trying to get that normie clout. We're trying so hard.
Mm-hmm.
But who knows? Maybe 2023 will be the year that Gorilla Radio Show becomes a household name.
Maybe pretty nice.
Right up there with the Stasi, the SS, and the NKVD.
What? Huh? What? What's up?
What was that one about?
Yeah, what was that one about?
Nothing. That doesn't seem... GRS is going to be another famous acronym, okay?
Okay, all right. I wouldn't have gone for those ones, but
a lot of
sorry, CIA, FBI,
DOD.
Why not like the homeowners association? Why are you just listing off Nazi organizations?
Stasi weren't.
Oh,
And the NKVD were cool and based, and I will not be taking comments on that.
Well, I was mostly making a CIA joke, but anyways, I guess the HOA is kind of like Nazis if you really think about it.
The HOA would make great brown shirts.
Jesus Christ. But anyways, Twitter drama. It wasn't really about the pod at first, but first of all, the TERFs did find out about my pod, and they made fun of our Instagram for only having 150 followers. So if you really want to defeat transphobia worldwide, you have to follow us on Instagram.
Wait, who did this?
Oh, I don't know, just some random woman. I don't care.
J.K. Rowling herself.
I don't listen to women on Tumblr. What do you mean?
You're gonna
Anyways.
get triple and quadruple canceled by the Tumblr TERF community.
No, but so anyways, on Twitter, there was this post going around about how Bunny the dog on TikTok is self-aware and is so depressed about being self-aware that she needed to be put on antidepressant medication. And she's like asking when she's gonna die and shit with the little talking buttons that she presses with her paw on the floor. You know those accounts?
Yeah.
I'm gonna defend Bunny the dog just because I feel like it.
Yeah, okay. I mean,
Just
you
to
can
cause
take
a
the
fight.
Bunny the dog position in this debate, but all I said was, I quote tweeted it, I said, "Sorry to be a hater, but this dog is just being rewarded to say funny and interesting shit that goes viral, and everything else gets cut out. The dog doesn't actually know what it's saying."
Yeah,
and
that's
the reaction has
basically-
been, I wrote this like thinking it was just going to be like a 200 like tweet as per usual.
200 like banger.
Yeah, but God had other plans in store for me. There are currently almost 1 million views on my tweet, over 100 replies, over 100 quote tweets. Some of them are agreeing with me. Some of them are like, "This is literally real. My dog can speak to me."
Me and my dog are besties.
Dude,
and
you're
my
really
dog
milking
are-
that almost 1 million views, huh?
and
884,000, everybody.
it's gonna be 1 million by like tomorrow if people keep getting mad online at me. But we've talked about this before. Animals, they don't know human language. It's not possible. And
Yeah,
people
they
keep
just
trying to
can't.
make it happen. This is Coco the gorilla for the TikTok Zoomer generation. It's just a stupider version of Coco the gorilla. I will say it's a lot less harmful. What they were doing to Coco was like kind of animal rights abuses at some points. But
Mhm.
for Bunny the dog, genuinely, it's just like fun enrichment for the dog. My biggest beef with their owners is two things. One, that they have a fucking doodle, which never get a doodle breed, a mix. Don't get a. Someone in my replies said they had a husky doodle. That's insane. Never do that. But my other beef is that they are passing this off as a scientific research study into dog cognition to see how we can get them to communicate their feelings and desires to us using the English language. Here's the problem with that. Again, these buttons, we've tried this with Kanzi, with Coco. It's not actually human language. There's a really famous example of this horse named Clever Hans, who, I don't know if you are familiar with this, YouTube, but he was billed as basically a traveling circus act where he was the horse who could do mathematics. His trainer would write, whatever math equation on a whiteboard, and the horse would just pick the right answer. But the thing is, it was revealed after I don't know if it's like animal psychologists or just normal psychologists. Maybe there's no difference.
It's like
They did
bird
some
law.
testing, and they found out that the horse was literally just reacting to subtle cues from the trainer. This is absolutely the same thing. It was the same thing with Coco. It was the same thing with Kanzi. These animals would not even be interested in using these buttons, frankly, if there was not some sort of reward involved in form of like a treat or attention or even just like
Mhm.
subconscious like body language cues from their owners, right? But Bunny the dog has shooters on Twitter. I don't know if you guys have pulled up the tweet and are
White
seeing any of
women
that.
love to defend talking dogs on Twitter.
They love that damn dog.
They're like, oh well, okay.
Yeah, what do they say besides okay?
I don't know, then they just say mean shit.
Yeah, they do. People do get really mean about this for some reason, but people were very adamantly insisting like this is a real UC Berkeley study that's being performed by a UC Berkeley grad student. Which honestly, the fact that it's a UC Berkeley grad student should tell you all you need to know about the credibility of this particular research study. But regardless, let's go into it really quickly.
Let's go into it. Let's see what these people have to say about dog language.
Someone said this is literally a real research project, yada yada, and they said this is the website. They linked theycantalk.org. The as you can tell, the URL is kind of leading you to a conclusion right off the bat. It's billed as a research like endeavor. But you'll notice that every research equipment piece they use is from a pet toy company called Fluent Pet, and that's intentional because if you go to the About section, it says, in collaboration with Alexis Devine, the TikToker, and the founder Leo Trottier, I don't know how to say it, but
A Frenchman.
a French person, a cognitive scientist, and founder of Clever Pet, who holds an undergraduate and graduate degree from the University of Toronto and UC San Diego. The kicker there is founder of Clever Pet, because if you go to his LinkedIn, that is the only thing he has listed, is that he was the founder of Fluent Pet, actually. I'm not sure why they're using two different names, but all the branding on the website is Fluent Pet. This is a dog toy brand. It is a dog toy, and this is viral marketing. It's not exactly like news that people would use pop science for viral marketing, but this is like actually very effective. Like I would wager it's like more popular than Coco the gorilla was. Just like if you look up Bunny the dog on YouTube or TikTok, I don't know how many views that shit has, but it's got a lot.
It's just like super basic tricks that everyone is tricking themselves into, believing is like the dogs are super smart.
It's not even a particularly smart ruse. Like, okay, I have to read this section from the website as well. It says,
okay.
For the research, it says, why take such an approach to the research? Because the most striking examples of impressive non-human language abilities, such as the ones displayed by Coco, a gorilla, and Kanzi, a chimpanzee.
Oh, no.
Not a chimpanzee. Bonobo.
Isn't he a bonobo?
Thank you. He's a fucking bonobo. Don't misspecies Kanzi. Anyways, they say Coco and Kanzi have been a product of smart, patient, and dedicated human instruction. Notably, both of these are failed experiments. There's a reason they don't torture Kanzi with that bullshit anymore, because it was nothing. There was no results from the experiment except that Kanzi could press the grape button when he wanted a grape, and he could press the, whatever button they wanted him to that would get him a reward. There is a massive difference in how humans evolved communication compared to any other animal. Even chimpanzees and bonobos have nothing close to human language.
Dog trainer here. No.
Oh god, yeah.
I love those Reddit ass replies.
Hi, X profession here. Actually, you're wrong.
And then there's the one with where they make it very clear that they are an anarchist. So already your opinion's invalid.
Yeah.
Read a book, idiot.
Slander never stops.
I'm always catching these strays.
Andrew, read a book. I'm gonna send you the bread book.
Send me the bread book. I'll read
And
it.
make you read it back to front.
But yeah, no, where was I? Yeah, they don't torture Kanzi with the shit anymore because it's fake science. The closest to human language that you're gonna find in the animal kingdom is bumblebees or honeybees. And I'm dead serious about that. Insects are closer to human language than any other animal. Like, the last common ancestor of humans and chimps most likely did not have any language capabilities, because chimps don't have, even they might have the beginnings of it, you could argue, but either way, it's unlikely that because it's just so completely absent in chimps and bonobos, it's very unlikely that it was present in last common ancestor as well.
Mm-hmm.
And all bees are actually Muslim, so
Okay, is that true?
yeah, that's what they all.
Do
Well,
they
no.
all like?
They face
Yeah.
the same way every day.
Okay, yeah, I
Yeah.
can see. I'll integrate that
We
into
might
my
have to
belief
cut this.
system.
I don't know.
No,
I don't know if
I
that's
think
funny
it's,
or not.
I think it's beautiful and true. Actually.
All bees speak Arabic, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, no, they
Wow.
actually communicate through a waggle dance, which this is because bees, like many insects, are not cooperative foragers, but they're collective foragers. It means they have a vested interest in like every member of their social group, in this case their hive, getting to the food source. Humans also have this. We are also arguably collective foragers. There's at least one article that makes the argument that we evolved language to communicate where a dead animal carcass was for scavenging. This is because humans, as well as every other great ape, are very inefficient quadrupeds. Monkeys are efficient quadrupeds. That's why they are by and large not going extinct at the rate that apes are. They can eat pretty much anything, but great apes require high quality and like varied food sources. The way that gorillas and chimpanzees and all that got around this was not by collective foraging, but rather specialized sort of like body traits and foraging. Like, for example, when chimps hunt, they collaborate, but it's not to share with each other. And the chimps that don't hunt often don't get fed. And the reason why the chimps cooperate in order to hunt, it's at least proposed, is that if they don't, then they're not going to get their cut of the meat. The ones who don't hunt have to resort to begging for food, which is, again, that's more of like a human society thing than it is a human nature thing. But it's not like... That is the difference between how other great apes are cooperative hunters and foragers, and we are, like insects, collective foragers. So that is the reason why we are so unlike any other animal. Same, argument can be applied to any other mammal. All mammals are smart. Dogs are very smart, but they don't have the same capacity for grammar that we do.
Do you think because bees also live in a society that there's a bee joker?
Yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah,
possible.
uh-huh.
It's frightening to think about, Greg, but I think you're right. I think there's a bee
you,
joker
thank
out
you.
there. I'm a little shaken up just thinking about it.
Yeah, it's
Also
Stressful.
voiced by Seinfeld.
The bee
Seinfeld?
joker.
What do you mean, Kramer? I'm the Joker.
do you think Jerry Seinfeld's bee Sona is also a pedophile?
What do you mean? What do you mean, Kramer? We live in a society, Kramer, a society that has an age of consent, Kramer.
They should, when they made the bee movie, they should have just done Seinfeld, but for bees. Why did the bee want to fuck a human? Like,
Yeah,
Why not?
that's a little weird. I think they could have just done a Seinfeld bit. Like he had enough clout at that point that it could have carried him through the movie.
What's the deal with bee food?
Well, okay, correction. It would have been funny for the adults watching it with their kids, but not for the kids.
They should have done a full-on scene of her fucking the bee.
I wouldn't want to see that. I don't think that would be very pleasant.
I would like to see that scene just because I want to know how freaky they would get with it.
Yeah,
I want to
know the
know,
logistics behind it.
would Barry crawl up her nose and like?
No, all right, let's
Yeah,
stop
I'll,
this.
like,
I don't think
Let's
so.
get- let's knock it off.
Where do you
let's-
think Barry would crawl?
No, I mean, I just want like for foreplay. Like, would it be like really weird, like
Please.
really weird, like sensory foreplay with the bee?
Yeah,
like,
we should a little buzzing in nice places.
Yeah, right.
No, all right.
That's how I would. Fuck
So
a bee.
can we talk about monkeys again, guys?
No, we're talking about this woman fucking this bee.
How would a monkey fuck a bee, Austin?
A monkey would not fuck a bee.
How would a bee fuck a monkey?
Listen. But
By
anyways,
calling her honey, Kramer.
I hate this podcast. I hate that this is what we do.
George.
Anyway, There's many examples of people using this, like, the most, like, what's the word I'm looking for? The most egregious example of this is the video of Bunny the dog, quote unquote, asking when she is going to die. And it is the dog just like sort of like doing that nervous doodle pace around the buttons because, of course, the dog recognizes the buttons are what gets it attention and treats from its owner.
And the dog is neurotic.
Yeah, apparently someone in my replies was like, yeah, I live near this dog. It's the most insanely anxious dog I've ever seen. Which, so,
yeah, because they probably beat the shit out of Bunny.
No, they don't beat the shit
to get Bunny to push the button that says, Bunny, when Bunny mom die? When Bunny die, Bunny go hell? Like,
no, but there's this video. One of the TikToks is Bunny pressing the button for when, and then there's like 2 minutes that are just sped up at like 4 times speed. This is a common feature in these
Jaden
videos.
believes in the existential dog.
I said, let me believe in it.
Let Jaden believe in it.
No.
I'm sorry. It's
Next
I
thing,
can't let you do that.
If we let
I
this
have to
happen,
break
the
your
next
heart.
thing we're gonna get is Bunny's gonna be proselytizing. Bunny's gonna be at the
oh
fucking
my god, wait.
pulpit.
Oh, that's what's going to happen next, is they're going to try, Bunny's going to get saved.
Bunny's gonna find God.
Bunny is going to be saved by the holy light of Islam on her
Bunny's going to
deathbed.
start reciting the 5 pillars of Islam from the board.
Bunny found life after life.
But anyway, so Bunny presses this button. It says when, sped up montage of the dog doing nothing, and then she clicks buy, and then like she like half accidentally presses the button for Bunny, and the owner like speeds through another section, and then she's like, wait, did you just ask when Bunny buy? Are you asking when you're gonna die? And then Bunny is just like sitting there confused. There's another sped up portion where the dog's not doing anything, and then Bunny presses the I love you button. She's like, I love you too. I'll never let you go. Like, stuff like that. It's just very, and everyone's like crying in the replies. Like, this is so sad. And it's transparently a grift to sell dog toys, which is my main gripe with it. It's like funny, cute, and silly, and it's enrichment if nothing else. But it's just, I can't, like, why do people
Each button
love...
is $50.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, okay,
No.
yeah, no, fuck this, actually. Fuck Bunny, then.
You get like a starter set that's like $170 that comes with like 4 buttons.
No, fuck no.
And then
This
every
is...
additional button's like $50.
This is an insane grift, and I hate that people just love being made rubes of.
And there's
Like-
no Alhamdulillah button, so...
Yeah, we gotta implement that.
The only animal on TikTok that I completely and utterly have faith in to be sentient is Sister Minnie.
I don't know who that is.
It's a Muslim cat.
Mashallah, Sister Minnie. You look so beautiful today in your hijab. I love Sister Minnie.
I love Sister Minnie. I'm looking at your tweet. I'm looking at the one, like your quote tweet, and it sucks because it's just the first one, the first video replaying over and over again, not the other two. And it's just like, it's so funny to watch her speed through like the 40 minutes in between the dog. touching
Yeah,
buttons.
the dog just doing nothing.
Just cut it. Like, it's not even good. You're not even doing a good job.
Like, you don't even have to give that much away. Like,
there's even a part in here where she's pointing at the buttons.
yeah, like it just the difference between this is me repeating myself basically, but the difference between this and the quote, for some reason every smart animal is said to be as smart as a human toddler, which it's you
Pretty
can't
goddamn
compare the
stupid.
two. That's an arbitrary comparison to make. But let's say it's true, right? Toddlers can like learn a couple words and start like splicing them together on their, like they learn how to infinitely generate grammar, right?
Yeah.
They don't need to be taught every sentence fragment that they know individually in like a process of pressing buttons. That alone should tell you that animals, including Coco, including Kanzi, cannot speak. And of course not a dog, which part of what upsets me is all the people in the comments that are like, this is how Planet of the Apes started. No, it's not. That's not at all how the Planet of the Apes started with a fucking like monkey virus. It's a science fiction movie about monkeys. This is a dog, first of all.
Wrong animal. Look
It's
at
the
your
completely wrong
screen.
animal. But the reason why I get like so heated about this is because it is a part of a greater trend of anthropomorphizing animals. It is a poison that is destroying like any serious research and science inquiries, especially into primates. It really sucks for primates because primates they look like little people. It's hard to not anthropomorphize them, but it really is just like you have to avoid it because it's a brain poison. It leads to situations like this. But I don't know. That's just me ranting about how it relates to primatology. While we're talking about TikTok pets, the fucking like monkey TikTok pets, it's like that fucking like little capuchin monkey that was like adorable for like, maybe a year until it fucking died because they took it to the dentist and the dentist was like, how much anesthesia do we use? I don't know, just whatever.
What capuchin is this? What happened?
And how do I find this guy?
George the monkey. It died.
No.
It died at a routine dental cleaning because they didn't know how to like properly. What's the word I'm looking for?
This is so hard to find because you type in George the Monkey and it's
Curious George
Curious
shows up,
George
yeah.
results.
Yeah, it might have been like Georgie, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, here
Georgie
we go.
boy,
George
I
the
think
Monkey,
this
star of the popular TikTok account, has passed away.
Yeah, they like incorrectly administered some sedatives at the dentist or anesthesia or whatever, and he died. Which I will say, this is a common problem with like monkeys in general. Like there have been like so many complications with anesthesia that I've like personally witnessed. Like when I was at the chimp sanctuary.
Hold on for a second. I would like to address the reason that these people even got George in the first place because it makes no sense to me.
Yeah, that's also...
George's humans brought him home because they thought George would be able to help a family member suffering from complex regional pain syndrome. What the fuck does the monkey help with?
What?
Do not use monkeys as service animals, please, please, God.
Is that what they were using him for? As like a service animal?
Yeah, there used to be this business that was training monkeys as service animals. Horrible, horrible. Do not do that. They are not good service animals. The reason why dogs are good service animals is because we bred them for literally centuries to become obedient, human-pleasing little imps. Monkeys are not that. Don't use monkeys as a service animal. That's literally just a convoluted excuse to get a monkey as a pet. Back to my point about anesthesia. There's been at least like 2 surgeries that I've been in the room for where the vets start like panicking because the anesthesia was like off by like a very minute measurement, and they just started like waking up, or like the heart rate was like slowing and the breathing was slowing to like a dangerous amount. Like anesthesiology is a very delicate science.
Yeah, anesthesiology seems like something I don't know.
It also seems like something that's really, really hard to do on anything that weighs less than 50 pounds.
Yeah, like on a grape. Like I don't know how they did that on that grape.
Kids die all the time from anesthesia, I think. I mean, I've seen
the margin of error. I feel like is super sensitive when like you just have like if you're putting like a 200-pound dude under. I feel like your margin of error is a lot more.
Yeah, you could just sort of like
easy to work with. You know, put that dude down. You know,
they're just dumping it into people like us, but in somebody who weighs like a feather.
Yeah,
it's
you
over.
Off by a little bit on them barbiturates, you're gonna get barbaried, all right?
Yeah, no, like chimps, same thing. Chimps weigh a lot less than us, despite how dense their muscles are. Well, on average, they weigh less than us. There's outliers, Travis, our boy, but it's. The thing that's weird about George the monkey is, correct me if I'm wrong, you can pull up his TikTok account if you can, but I believe they are still posting videos of George and like pretending he's not dead.
They've made a post that he was dead though.
Yeah, but no.
They're just getting through the rest of their content.
Yeah, they're just reposting and recycling content like nothing happened, and that just seems like, I don't know how you feel about that, but that seems weird to me.
I don't know. That's kind of like the hologram of Michael Jackson to me.
Yeah, it's just like it feels like this monkey existed to be like a social media prop, and now they're just like milking it.
You absolutely did. That's
Yeah.
all. That's the only reason people get a little pet monkey is to post it.
Yeah, and like also that video, as funny as it is, of the monkey like jumping around the bathroom. I don't know the story of that, but it's probably a depressing one. Oh yeah, speaking of milking animals,
Oh, motherfucker.
here on Gorilla Radio Show, I am often hit with questions that I'm not prepared for.
Nobody is prepared.
You know, it's
for
not
it.
every day as a primatologist where you have to sit down and like know this kind of thing offhand, just off the top of your head. Which is why sometimes I receive a question from our beautiful, wonderful listeners that leads me to the only published article on the matter, starting with the sentence, quote, "Published data on gorilla breast milk composition is lacking."
Indeed, it is. Indeed, it is,
It's-
people.
And we need some more.
Listen,
No.
big cow milk is suppressing research into
Big Udder
gorilla-
is keeping
Big
us.
Udder.
keeping
It's
us
keeping
down.
us from the gorilla cheese. So I was not only asked, how much breast milk can a gorilla produce? I was asked, what's the composition? Can you make cheese out of gorilla
Which
milk?
some of you, like, seriously should be put down for asking these questions.
Some of you belong like in an institution.
In Arkham Asylum. I can't.
You belong in Arkham Asylum in like the level underneath the Joker's cell. like,
Never
just
ask
encased
me
in
about a
concrete.
monkey's fluids. I don't know the answer.
But like it reminds me of when I was just starting to get into, you know, primatology, and I took my first ever like primate class, and I would just go up to my teacher every day after the class was done and just like ask her questions. And she would be like, "Look, I don't really like know offhand sometimes." And I was like, "Oh, damn." And that was like the moment I realized that like just because you're a subject matter expert doesn't mean you have an answer to every single like little stupid question like this. However, I started this podcast because I wanted to keep that magic alive. I think the joyous whimsy of asking stupid questions about monkeys that nobody would ever need to know the answer to is a part of the magic of science. And so I
This
looked
is what
into
we're doing
it,
for, folks.
and I found an article. Let's see. The mean values for mid-lactation gorilla milk samples were 10.7% dry matter, 1.9% fat, 1.4% crude protein, 6.8% sugar, and 0.53 kilocalories per gram. Essentially, what that means, according to this article's abstract, is that gorilla milk is lower in fat and total energy than most other hominids.
So is
Yeah,
it like
humans.
2% milk or like 1% milk?
Oh, it's not even. It's like
Yeah, it's like
skim milk?
4% fat in just like the
Oh.
raw form. That's so little.
Yeah, it's like low on a lot of stuff, which
So what are we doing?
I understand.
This is like skim milk once it's processed.
I don't.
So it would
I don't
suck ass
know.
to have with my cereal is what you're saying.
Yeah,
It would be
no.
terrible, but it would be funny. I think. Look, we were one of the first people to do like a full attempt a full chimp chow sized, like human sized serving of chimp chow.
It
I
was
think-
bad.
Oh, damn.
Let's
What
see,
were you thinking?
$1,000 a month on Patreon.
$1,000 a month of Patreon.
No, you know what?
we will
Okay,
get
let's
gorilla
set- let's
milk.
set the
We will
goal-
have a
let's-
gorilla milk cereal.
Let's set the goal higher because I'm gonna need to like bribe some zookeepers.
At
like,
the
some serious money.
$5,000 a month Patreon goal that we
If
have,
we
that
make
we're
enough
probably never
money
gonna
to
hit.
like make a living off of this podcast, if I can pay my rent with this, I will get like
I will
an
fly
entire.
to a country where it is legal to collect the gorilla milk, and I will.
We will
consume
milk
it
a
there.
gorilla and we will drink that shit.
We will fly to, I don't know, like the Central African Republic, milk a gorilla,
We will
Drink
start
it,
an astroturfing
and report
campaign
back on
and
it.
get conservative weirdos into drinking gorilla milk.
Oh my god,
as
no,
the
no,
new raw
no!
meat.
Yes, we gotta start like a gorilla milk company.
Yeah.
Be like, don't drink that estrogenized soy
If you
shit.
guys get us to the Patreon tier where we can afford to live, we can live our lives just off the show, I will start saving money to buy 1 million acres of the
Oh my
Congo
god,
to create a nature preserve with the sole focus being getting some
milking
gorilla milk.
gorillas.
Milk and donuts.
Okay.
This is the Gorilla Radio Show's solemn promise.
I will package it and ship it.
I will be the first person to take a little sippy.
Cocoa the Gorilla chocolate milk. You know, we got all kinds of ideas already.
Yeah, we're gonna make strawberry milk, like the Kanzi strawberry, the Cocoa Krispies,
Cocoa chocolate.
the Travis banana
obviously
flavor.
Travis banana, yeah.
Oh my god.
Travis cornflakes.
Yeah, so
Ooh.
there's a couple of more things about Gorilla Milk I'd like to address. One, I don't know anything about making cheese, so I don't know if like
I do.
the sugar. Oh, do you know if like the sugar and
It doesn't have a high enough fat content to make cheese out of.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank you.
that's-
That was
that's
Cow
the
milk has
question.
sugar content to it. It's lactose, but you
Yeah,
need
so-
that for cheese. But you also need more fat in the milk to make cheese.
Okay.
You could maybe make cheese out of Gorilla milk. It'd take
you
a ton
added
of
fat?
milk to it'd take a ton of milk to make a very small amount of cheese.
So I just looked this up to really.
I would like to
quickly,
taste the Gorilla cheese curd.
I wanted to compare the composition. So according to milkfacts.info, which
Oh, fuck.
Got milk?
got I don't know why people love to make websites about things.
I know I
So
do.
87.7% water, and so that means it's about 12 and some milk solids, right? That's all the other stuff here, right?
Uh-huh.
So we have 4.9% lactose and 3.4% fat and 3.3% protein.
Oh yeah,
which
that's like
all of those
like
values are double than what
Yeah.
Gorilla Milk has, which means
So yeah, just assume you need at least double the milk to make.
yeah.
the same amount of
Let's
cheese.
assume double the milk for a Gorilla cheese curd. But as I was saying, I think the evolutionary purpose of this, or like the evolutionary reasoning behind this, is because infant gorillas and infant apes, just in general, that aren't humans, because I think this composition generally applies to the other great apes. Again, the research is lacking, so I don't think anybody's tested chimp or bonobo milk, to my knowledge. But I think the evolutionary reasoning behind it is that their babies are much more developed by the time they come out, and they don't need as much energy, as much like nutrients as human infants do.
The fuck are you talking about right now?
And then the gorilla mother doesn't have to expend as much energy raising their child. Does that make sense?
yeah.
It's
I
an
guess so.
evolutionary
But
thing,
cows also pop out the womb walking. It
Yeah,
is
but
cow.
we've
Yeah, but
also
they're
we've
also
also bred
Big
cows.
motherfuckers.
Fair enough.
Yeah. And
You
yeah,
ever had
also,
bison milk?
I feel I don't know. I don't know
It's not great.
enough about bison. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, so I guess that was my little rant about gorilla milk. Another fun fact that I learned, because people have been posting a lot of monkey boobs online lately, including me. I will say I did do that.
Okay, Jaden has just informed me of something incredibly important.
Yeah.
That there is a store in Ogden, Utah, that might have illegal stuff, but they have every kind of animal you can imagine, like jerky and meat. And they did say gorilla.
No.
So
You
I might
can't do
take
that.
a monkey. They have monkey jerky of some kind.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna take a drive.
Are you gonna taste a monkey? Are you gonna taste bushmeat?
I'm gonna shock the monkey. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god, are you?
I'm gonna get the monkey jerky. I'm gonna throw it into the
I feel-
chimp enclosure at the zoo.
Oh god, don't do that. That's fucked up. Well, okay, actually no, that's not fucked up. The chimps would love to eat a monkey.
Yeah.
But still,
they'll go
it's-
fucking crazy.
No,
for
but
it.
I
It
am
is
gonna go. I'm gonna
unethical
go.
in that you would be supporting the bushmeat and like monkey killing trade. So
Okay, well, I'm gonna go and get the jerky anyway.
it's just no, I don't endorse this behavior.
That's okay. I'm gonna go see if they even have it, and I might go get like alligator jerky because that's good.
All right. Well, out of pure scientific endeavor, Greg will be investigating this matter for the Gorilla Radio Show.
Anyway, what else we want to do? What should I do the thing now?
Hey, so you know what else goes
You do.
really great with
No, I have
with
a whole
Fresh
read
Bread?
plan.
Okay, okay. I was gonna say like
Oh,
like
Well-
Gorilla Milk. Go ahead, Greg.
fuck! Oh, you've ruined
Yeah,
it.
that was a really good segue, Greg. I don't know why you got
You-
all up in a.
I know.
bunch
Fuck!
like
You just
that,
fucked me
yeah.
up. All right, start.
Oh, you say it again.
40 minutes and 40 seconds or so. Cut. And
Okay.
then go ahead, do your thing.
You know what else is a refreshing? You know what? Fuck.
See, now we can't cut any of this out.
All
We have to just leave all this shit in.
All right.
Folks,
Hey,
if
folks,
you
guess what? We've sold out.
yeah,
I don't know how to say this, folks.
We would love, folks. Here's
What's
the
an
thing.
X?
You didn't answer our emails for $5 in donations, just like Nancy Pelosi. So what we've done instead is we have sold out. Now a word from our wonderful new sponsor, Monkey Cult Coffee Company. All right, they are a brand new coffee company based out of, I believe, Florida. So support your local Florida man. All right, you can hop on their website at monkeycultcoffee.com. They have a brand new flavor out. It is bourbon chocolate chip flavor infused coffee. It is
call it
very,
chocolate
very
chimp.
good.
Can we email them and ask
I'm
them
gonna
to
beat
change
the
it to
shit out of
chocolate
you.
chip?
Let me finish the.
We're doing all right now. We're just gonna do Cumtown style reads, I guess. So go ahead. You want to do chocolate chimp?
Yeah, I think. Okay, so if you're listening to this, or if you've received our email that we're definitely going to send, you should change it to chocolate chimp because I think that'd be funny.
Chocolate chimp would be pretty fucking good. It's
But
a
anyways.
specialty grade medium dark roast coffee made with a high altitude Brazilian coffee bean infused with flavors of subtle rich chocolate and a kiss of bourbon.
Ooh.
Monkey Cult Bourbon Chocolate Chip Coffee is a single origin creation and made from 100% Arabica coffee beans.
You can drink and drive with this bourbon.
You can drink and drive with this booze for sure. Also, a portion of proceeds all goes to the Pediatric Cancer Foundation. There's something important that goes with this. Oh,
Yeah,
anyway, when
the
you
code.
make your purchase,
Yeah.
your purchase at monkeycultcoffee.com, make sure to use code Travis. TRAVIS at
we
checkout
got him
for
in
10
there, baby.
for 10% off. Code Travis for 10% off. I repeat,
Buy
code
this monkey
Travis
coffee right
for
now. I swear to
10%
God.
off. Please buy the monkey coffee. It's really
You know-
good. I'm
you know what
getting
would
a
go
sample
great
in the
with-
mail.
Yeah, you know what would go great with Monkey Cult coffee? A nice, refreshing squirt of Gorilla breast milk.
Gorilla breast
You
milk
got- yeah.
creamer.
some people like their lattes with just so much milk you can't even taste the coffee. I'm telling you, everyone listening at home right now, this
Put that
coffee
Gorilla
is so
foam
good.
all over my drink.
This coffee is so good. Just a splash of Gorilla milk and you're good to go.
we need to
ready
figure
start
out
your
how
day.
to make Gorilla milk creamer. We need
We
to
do.
once we start our company and get it off the ground, we're gonna collab with Monkey Cult Coffee and we're gonna sell like Gorilla creamer.
Anyway, I'm also just, if you live in Florida, you can buy it if you live in Tampa,
And
Reddington
please tell
Shores,
them that we sent you,
Riverview, St.
and
Petersburg.
so they might like give us money or something, maybe.
It's mostly in grocery stores I've never fucking heard of because I don't live in
Never
Florida.
mind. don't
But
think
one of them
that's
is
true.
in a liquor store. It is available in a single liquor store, and I'm gonna just shout this one out specifically because I find that funny.
It's First Avenue Liquors, 1211 First Avenue North, Suite 100C, St. Petersburg, Florida. Go
Go
ahead,
get your
drive
fucking
down to that
coffee.
liquor store, buy that bourbon coffee, all right? It's going to be delicious.
Buy yourself that coffee. Get yourself, some proper whiskey. Go make yourself an Irish coffee. Have a great fucking morning.
Exactly.
And then
Don't
get on,
drive.
and then drive to work, and then go to
Do
work.
not drive
Okay,
to
sorry,
work.
don't do that.
We're
we don't
doing an
endorse
ad
that.
read. We do not
Yeah, we don't
endorse
en-
drinking and driving. Please,
No,
the
yeah.
legal consumption age for alcohol is 21 and up if you live in the United States, and I don't care if it's something else where you live. So, anyway, yeah, we've officially sold out, boys.
That's fine.
Welcome
But yeah,
to Gorilla Radio Show. Sponsored edition.
yeah, okay. I think that's all the Gorilla Milk bit that I want to do. Do we?
I think that's good. Should we do
I think
the voicemails
we have
and then
some
questions?
questions, but
Or
yeah,
the voicemails
I think
and then questions?
we got 9 voicemails. We asked people to call in about their favorite bit from Gorilla Radio Show.
And only 9 of you called in, which is pretty fucked up, actually.
Yeah, well, it was for the new year. It was celebrating our first full year of podcasting excellence. And so we wanted to see what fond memories you all had of us.
All right, so
Yeah.
put the first one in.
Okay.
Let me
Let's
know when
get 'em
you are
rolling.
ready.
Hey, hey, this is Dima. You know me. I have a hiccups, right? I think so. Forgive interruptions. I like when you just show that any individual person has the power to change the world for better or for worse, and all they have to do is strike when the iron is hot to find immense power.
What fucking podcast are you calling into?
Wait, what?
Fuck.
Wait, what?
Mean? What the hell do you mean that we have the power to change the world for better or worse and strike on the iron? When have we ever... I mean, I guess we've been political sometimes, but this is new.
You
Are you
guys
sure
like
you
us?
meant to call us and not, like, a real podcast? Thank you, Dima.
Yeah, thanks.
Feels good.
I guess, you know what? We are trailblazers. We're changing the world here, y'all.
We're changing the world
Yeah.
of primatology.
Yeah, you know, if you're inspired
One
by us
shit
and what
post at
we're
a
doing,
time.
I'm so thankful for you. You know, we
Yeah.
put in so much work here to
If you really think we're
To
all
make a
that
change.
jazz, I love you.
Yeah. All right.
All
That
right.
was sweet.
Hi, this is Thomas.
Hey,
I'm originally
Thomas.
from New Jersey, but living in California now. I just wanted to give a call and say what one of my favorite things about the show is the train wreck callers, including
Yeah.
myself right now. It's about 4 a.m. and I've been spending the last 4 or 5 days working late trying to get a project done before Christmas at work.
I hate to see it.
So definitely not in the best shape right now, but did want to say really like the podcast. Usually not a fan. It's especially primatology. It sounds like it's like a very visual topic. Like what do all these apes and monkeys look like? But
True.
between all the chit chat, it does actually work out. It's kind of like a zoo for my ears.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Okay.
yeah. Just want to say Happy New Year and death to America.
Yes, sir.
You can't say that on TV.
Anyway, I will confirm that Thomas did call in at 3:57 a.m. Pacific time.
Ooh. Okay. Were you like Googling that the whole time you were doing conversions?
It's a 1 hour difference from my time.
Oh
zone.
yeah. Sorry. I don't know why I thought that would be complicated.
Why would it be complicated for us to do? Like,
Yeah, it's
it would never
two
be
in 3
complicated.
hours. Don't
I
you
don't.
know
I
how
was
time zones work?
visualizing. I don't know.
What were you visualizing, Austin? Please tell us.
I don't know. I was visualizing you like having to pull up the time that the voicemail was in, and then like
It's at the
type in-
top of the voicemail.
All right. Well, you know what? Put me on the
Anyway,
fucking-
thank you so much for calling
Nail
in,
me to the
Thomas.
cross, why don't you?
I'll nail you to the fucking cross. Thank you so much for calling in, Thomas. Thank you for being
Yeah.
a fan.
Great
Yeah,
stuff.
thank
Means
you
a lot,
for-
especially when we get calls from people we have never heard from before. It's nice to know that we actually do have a pretty good-sized fan.
Yeah, it makes me feel like I'm not just talking into the void every single time we come on here.
We are, but the
In, like, a
void's
funny way.
listening.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 minute while I mute myself.
The void is mostly non-binary.
The void is majority non-binary. For some reason. Anyway, are we ready
Didn't
for
know
the
that about the
next
void,
one?
but yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Hey, this is Lauren. I just
Hey, Lauren.
listened to the episode where I left some voicemails.
While you
to
were
answer your
catastrophically high, is
question,
that correct?
The cat's name is Jasmine. I will not give my exact location, but I
Did we ask
live
that?
somewhere in
Yeah.
the southern United States, and I did not get it legally. This is
Yes.
not permissible in court.
It absolutely fucking is.
This is only a joke if this is ever going to be played in court.
Yeah. This
But
is a
to
joke.
answer your question, I came back from taking an exam at college and yeah, I got wizard high. Didn't mean to.
Wizard
Fully
high.
don't remember
Wizard
calling
high.
in. Love the show. Have a good new year. I hope many chimps to you.
All right.
Yeah.
You know what, Lauren? You sound like you go to Bama. Kind of smart. So, no, that is a dig. You sound like Bama material.
Well, let's not attempt.
Thanks for
to
being a
dox our
fan.
viewers.
Listen,
Thanks for
shout out
getting
all our
wizard
Southern
high.
listeners.
Yeah. God bless you for getting wizard
As a
high.
wizard.
Yeah, thank you for getting wizard high, Lauren. It seems like you might be
apprentice high in this call.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just a tad.
Just a little smidge.
Like
just a
like
smidge.
middling alchemist high.
You know, if I'm ever getting as high as Lauren got in that last call, it's really hard to find a time where I'm not just a little bit high at least, right? Because it's like it comes in ebbs and it comes in waves, you know.
For
There's
Lauren,
You
it
got,
seems
like-
like it's
you
a
got, like,
tsunami.
pouches.
Thank you for calling in, though, Lauren. Thank
Yeah,
you for
Happy New Year.
listening to the
Happy New
show.
Year.
Happy
Happy
New Year.
yeah.
So we've got another one, and I can just tell you right now, based on the country code, and me reading the first line.
Dutch.
This is a two-parter, by the way. So let's do the first one.
Is this
Okay.
someone we made fun of their accent?
It might be,
Probably.
I don't know.
Hi, this is Max from the Netherlands. I'm not white, by the way, before Greg starts making fun of me. I'm calling in for the New Year's special to wish everyone happy holidays, a very Merry Christmas, and a very Happy New Year as well. And I guess try to come up with some primate-related holidays, perhaps. Keep up the good work. I really love the show, and bye.
Do you think that can stop me, Dutch?
Do we want to respond, or do we want to...
This is a two-parter, right?
Yeah,
let's
It
listen to the
seems
second
like
part.
they thought of something.
Yeah,
recently.
they like
Second
realized they
part.
didn't say anything. And we're
This is like
"Hmm."
2 minutes later that they called back, so let's listen.
Okay.
Yeah, okay,
perfect.
let's
I
listen.
just put it in here.
Hi, this is Max again. Just wanted to call back in because I forgot to say you totally should keep making fun of Europeans though. That's
Okay.
a moral good.
Okay. See, so
Yeah.
thank you for
Fucking vindicating me.
Yes.
You know,
Just
actually,
a,
this is
this is just a message for every caller. Please end your message with doing. Ooh, 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 ooh.
it
We
really
love
makes
it. It's
our
never not
life-
funny.
Yeah.
It's never not great.
This is the calling card of Guerrilla Radio Show
Yeah.
fan.
This is a great time to mention that I had a short layover in Paris yesterday or the day before, and
And you were just disgusted by all the
Fucking
I-
subtle flex.
listen here. I've been in India, and there is cow shit and dog shit all over the place. You got to watch your step,
Mm-hmm.
even in the cities, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is because India is a place where the nature and and human settlements are much more. And that's kind of human settlements are nature, but you know what I mean, right?
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
There's a real kind of marriage and a real kind of relationship between the two, you know.
Yeah.
And as such, you kind of get this kind of thing, and it's not great for cleanliness, it's not great for all that, but it's there. The French have destroyed the natural world around them. Yet still,
Everything is just gray.
Yet still, they have little fucking creatures running around, pissing and shitting everywhere. And
That's just French people.
I was in Paris for.
Who else was in Paris,
for
Chandran?
2 hours. You want to stand by that joke, Greg?
Who
You want
was
me to
Paris?
leave?
Who was in
here?
Paris? Who was in Paris, Chandran?
I'm ready.
Continuing on.
Moving on from this part of what we were doing. I was in Paris in the city for an hour and a half. And I saw a dog just walked up right in front of me and started pissing on the street. And then, just ran
Fucking
right back in.
French dog.
And then it was also a French bulldog, by the way, which I think was also funny.
Just eating a cigarette.
Yeah, he ran out of the restaurant he lives at to piss on the road, and then went right back in.
Didn't wipe his ass.
do you think they pour him a little bowl of cigarette butts for every dinner?
Little bowl of cigarette butts and Chardonnay.
That dog lives off. I can tell by the way he looks and the way he waddled around. He has organ failure. He eats cigarettes.
The dog is
As is
racist.
customary in Europe.
Oh, also, Max, I just want to say, I know you tried to cover your ass there by saying you're not white. I'm sorry. If you benefit from a European healthcare system, I'm legally allowed to make fun of you.
Yeah.
I don't get the benefit from that. So Dutch plus L plus ratio plus Schlieffen plan plus what's some other shit? I don't know. What else the Dutch got
Keep
going
going.
for him? Plus wooden clogs plus tulips. Actually, I like the tulips.
Plus windmills. They got windmills over there.
Windmills are cool too. Actually, the Netherlands is kind of cool.
Yeah, it's all right.
I don't really have an issue with them.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Actually, I do. Plus Indonesian genocides. Plus,
yeah, I was about to say.
Plus the spice trade. Plus
Lost New York.
Plus.
The literal last episode we talked about the atrocities of the Dutch Empire specifically. About how
it's
Dutch
so hard to
colonialism
keep the Europeans in track.
Yeah, the Dutch colonists were particularly brutal, as we mentioned, and particularly awful.
Something about the Low Countries breeds the most brutal kind of
This
European.
has nothing to do with you, Max. We're just talking
Yeah,
about
I feel like
now
this
we're
probably
just
doesn't
mad.
have anything to do with you.
Yeah.
Clearly, you did not participate. We know, but we hate the Dutch.
Yeah.
In fact,
all right.
you know,
We've got another voicemail here. Let's stop railing on about the Dutch.
Yeah, let's move on from the anti-European.
Put the next one in here.
Hey, it's Matt from New Jersey. I just want to say shout out to you guys for making all the content. I work for the post office. These past 3 weeks have been just me delivering packages and listening to you guys. So thanks for keeping me somewhat sane. As for my favorite bit, it has to be when you guys collabed with Big Soy Naturals on your podcast, and you were like, Cerise was like, who would be the best primate to drunk drive? And Greg just goes, me. And then proceeds to say a line that almost made me shit my pants while driving. God's drunkest driver fighting a sinner, a 5-year-old trying to cross the street. And I almost drove off the side of the road. So thanks again, guys. Keep doing what you're doing.
Well, I'm glad to see we're having a negative impact on people's lives.
Thank you so much. That means so much to me. I have a fan.
I think we
have so
really
many
had
fans,
like
actually.
I do have fans. I don't know why.
You have a charisma
it's
about
absurd. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
what
'cause
is
he's
it
a
about
Leo.
me though?
It's
Like,
'cause
why
you're a
do I
Leo,
have
that's
more
why.
fans than all of you?
You're a Leo, okay? Don't get a fucking big.
I don't want to
head
be
about
mean.
it.
I don't want to be mean, but like a lot of people join the Discord, and I'm their favorite host.
It's because of your white boy charm. You're a little bit swaggy with it.
A white boy busting it down, sexual style, a little bit swag.
All right.
But yeah, I think the drunk driving bits kind of. There were some really great moments we had.
We had some great moments with it, but I think there's a couple of bits we need to start retiring in the new year. We need to start putting them. We need to start gently letting go of them just a little bit.
We need new bits.
We do need new bits.
I need advertiser-friendly bits.
We will never stop the European racism. That is the way. I will never back down.
Our next sponsor is going to be Blue Chew, and I'm going to be advertising it to all the 20-year-olds who listen to this podcast. Dick don't work? Blue Chew.
Yeah,
Blue Chew.
We should look into that. I mean, we got the monkey coffee. That's pretty cool.
If Cumtown can get sponsored by anyone, there's no reason that we can't. You know, they were atrocious.
Hi, what the fuck is up? This is Nat.
Yo,
calling
Nat,
in
what's up?
for the New Year's special that you all forgot to do, apparently, according to Greg. So, my favorite bit from the podcast this year, because I'm 12 years old, is the chimpanzee fleshlight. But I've also very much enjoyed the trend of people calling in high. I think everyone needs to do that some more. I'm not joining in today because it's 3 p.m. But,
not a good reason.
And
That's
aside
true.
from that, I've also, not to be genuine, what the fuck, but I have enjoyed hanging out with Twitch chat and being haters. I think everyone in there is lovely unless you're a weirdo, in which case I hate you. Here's to 2023 being another year of me being a Twitch and Discord cop. Love to see it. Okay, bye.
I salute you for your service, Nat. You're
Thank
out
you so
here
much for your
upholding
service.
the fucking law.
Upholding the line of Marxism, Leninism, Travisism.
The thin blue line, but the blue is like the Discord blue.
Yeah. Thank you for calling in. Thank you for being a Twitch cop.
We love our cops.
Thank you
Twitch
for
cops,
every
not the real
stream
cops.
having to reallow the anti-Italian bigotry words.
Yeah,
Got it.
it's manually unfiltering anti-Italian slurs on Twitch. Invaluable work.
It honestly is.
Hi, this is attempt number 2 on New Year's Eve, I guess New Year's day, currently 2 a.m. for me, of me calling. This is Ed. You guys might know me from the Discord.
Shout out, Ed!
As Ed Boy. I guess I've locked myself into that. Yeah, this is attempt number 2 because I tried calling already. And Greg fucking answered.
I did.
Anyways, Happy New Year's. Personally, one of my... I thought I was more sober than I am. I can't think of a good moment. Although I think Chandran talking about... fuck, this might not be public episode stuff.
That's fine.
Whatever.
Yeah,
At one point, Chandran talked about how babies should totally be able to survive sitting in hot cars, and I think that was really cool. Keep that shit up. Anyways, why the fuck don't y'all talk about gorillas more? How the fuck are you guys gorilla radio show? And there's minimal gorilla talk. This is disgusting. Gorillas have the most immaculate vibes of all the apes / monkey-esque creatures. And they go neglected. They favor what? Chimps, those demon spawn, or worse, fucking what? Bonobos, gibbons? I've heard more gibbon content than fucking gorilla content. That might not be true. That might not be true. Anyways, pump those gorilla numbers. Pump those numbers up. Bye.
Thank you for your feedback, Ed. We'll take it into account.
Let me tell you, I was in line at the bar when my phone rang and I just said Ed Boy, and I was like, I gotta pick it up. You must be calling me to say Happy New Year's. And I picked up and he went, you motherfucker.
That wasn't the point.
Good news for you, Ed. We just did an episode about gorilla breast milk. So there you go. We're living up to our namesake.
That's what people search up gorilla radio show for specifically. Like, I need to know about gorilla breast milk composition.
I think it was actually Ant in the Twitch chat who asked this question, which, longtime warrior, longtime Radiohead. God bless you. It's as much as I want to be angry about it, that's an excellent question.
It's such an interesting question. I would never have thought about that in my entire life.
Would I? You know why? Sane.
Incredibly normal brain right here.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna do more. We'll do more gorilla stuff if we can. But all right, you ready for the next one? It's also Happy New Year's, buddy.
Also, to address what Ed said about babies in hot cars.
For the record,
I do think that was a Patreon episode. I do stand by what I said.
You guys should buy the Patreon.
It's not my fault. Babies can't handle it. I can handle it. I think we just need to start training our babies to do it. And
we'll fucking
eventually, all the babies will be able to do it.
Yeah,
it's like a training regimen.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, we're ready for
So subscribe to our Patreon if you want to hear more of that.
Yeah, we're gonna plug that. Don't you worry.
Hi, this is Travis from the great state of state.
The great.
Are there any movies in recorded history that primates have enjoyed watching? I know there was that one episode where that monkey watched Planet of the Apes and they thought it was so cool. They were like, "Oh, look at me on the big screen." But God, I picked a bad time to play Call of Duty Warzone.
Okay.
Is that a fucking ad?
Like, do they enjoy animated feature films? You can't tell me monkeys wouldn't be into 8 Crazy Nights, created and starring Adam Sandler.
Is this another ad?
I've seen the movie. Mortified. Oh God. Shit. Okay. I'm gonna die if I don't hang up the phone.
Did you do 2 ads?
I can't hang up the phone.
I sure do enjoy a nice Mountain Dew while I'm playing Call of Duty Warzone.
Yeah, I'm enjoying my Pepsi product, Mountain Dew. Also, monkeys love to watch the 9/11 footage. They love it. They love to watch it.
Yeah, Chip specifically, like, Austin mentioned this to us off recording, and I will mention it now because Austin
It was
was
supposed
like,
to be a secret.
yeah, but I
Cat's
think
out of the bag.
Cat's out of the bag now, Greg. You know.
Yeah.
But that's the only way Austin can keep the Chimps calm at the sanctuary.
Yeah. Yeah.
If he didn't show them 9/11 every day, they would throw a fit.
It's actually all set to a 2011 Skrillex bass drop when the second plane hits the tower.
Yeah, you know, maybe
it's
to the
oh my god drop. It's oh my god, a second plane has hit the tower.
Live from New York,
Fuck
we have
you.
news that a second Boeing 747 has hit the
I'm
South
gonna have
Tower.
to edit that now.
A second plane has hit the tower.
Yeah, you know, maybe to the American collective psyche, the 9/11 footage on the morning news was a snuff film, but to chimpanzees, it's pure kino.
Absolutely.
Next voicemail.
Hey, this is Alani, just in case you guys haven't stopped taking New Year's messages. Love the show. The Patreon community has been great on Discord. Death to America, Elon Musk die 1,000 deaths. Long live Gordy, Travis, whatever that one gorilla in the Netherlands was, thought. Bye.
Okito. Thank you, Villani, for
Thanks,
calling in
Villani.
and plugging the Patreon for us.
Yeah.
Again, yeah.
You know what that leads us into?
The Patreon plug.
Yes,
We
sir.
We need
I don't
money
know, do
to
we have questions
survive.
in the? Yeah, we do. Honestly, guys, look, money is getting tighter and tighter for me.
Yeah.
Money sucks, and it shouldn't exist. But I am begging you guys, we need more of it.
We need more money all the time.
So much
need
more, y'all.
Some more money from you guys. Also,
We need
here's
to
a
get the
cool
gorilla
thing.
startup.
Yeah, we've got a really, really cool thing. We are $50 a month on Patreon away from recording a live episode together. If we reach $300 a month, we will meet up, record a live episode, and release it in video and audio format, as we have never done before. We have never recorded a live episode together.
We haven't seen each other in like.
We
I haven't seen Greg in years.
Yeah, it's been, like,
I saw
years.
Chandran last year, but I haven't seen Greg in
So,
years.
you know, help us out. I want to thank everybody who subscribed during the New Year's sale where I gave away stickers. Everyone's stickers have been mailed. I think most are delivered now, but everyone's stickers are on their way. It's exclusive only. Those stickers will never be on the store. But while you're thinking about stickers, head on down to the merch page and maybe buy some stickers. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do
Swap
all kinds
some
of cool
stickers
shit.
around.
You know, the Patreon's awesome. I would, if you're gonna pay to subscribe to do something that we do, subscribe to Patreon. You know,
Yeah.
Twitch subs are cool, but they're just Twitch subs, and we only get a little bit of that money. We don't get all that money. So
Yeah. Well,
hang
Patreon
out,
takes
join
a
the
cut, too,
Patreon.
but-
They don't take a big cut.
Yes. Twitch is
Join
fun,
the
though, and
Patreon.
Twitch is kind of blowing up.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Twitch is
Slightly.
awesome. We're doing all kinds of cool shit on Twitch. Join that community. It's super cool. You
We
get a
have
lot
so
of
much fun
bits out of
too,
us. Yeah, you get a lot of bits out of us that you don't get on the
There's a lot of-
episodes.
yeah,
'cause
there's a
we're
lot
not
of
time
bits. There's a
constrained.
lot of secret bits.
Yeah, we have a lot of new and stream-only inside jokes. So when we start talking about them, you guys are not going to know what the hell we're talking about unless you're tuned in.
Yeah. You're gonna feel
Right.
left out if you're not paying attention. To
Yeah,
the
and there's
Patreon,
also
you know?
cool shit that we do on there. We do giveaways. We raise money for different things.
We like give away all of our Twitch money.
Essentially, yeah, we don't make a ton. So come join us.
Come hang
join
out.
the community. We're doing cool shit. I promise
But
we're
yeah.
doing cool shit.
So
join,
wrap
join
this
the
all,
fucking Radiohead community.
yeah, to wrap this all up and bring things back to how we started, I will say something very funny happened where when I was under siege by the turf hordes, someone screenshot our podcast merch section and said, LMAO, how many followers do they even have? Are they even selling merch? And right, like a couple minutes after they sent that post, somebody bought a sticker pack. So eat shit. Fuck you.
Also, we do sell merch, you bitch. I hope you're fucking listening, because you know what you're doing?
Giving me money by giving me streams. So tune in, you turf bastards.
Also, just really quickly want to say, before it's like too late, we still have the winter collection up there. You can get a beanie and stuff. We have some really great
buy a
beanies
beanie
on our thing.
Yeah, go
get
buy a beanie.
I like
Buy
them a
some
lot.
winter collection shit. It's cool stuff.
Alright.
But yeah, that's enough.
Spring
I think, for
collection
plugging.
coming soon.
Really? Maybe. All right. Anyway, I didn't know. All right. Well, thank you all for tuning in. This has been episode 31, first episode of 2023. Big things are coming. We got some big shit. We've got it all. Mapped up. We've mastered the art of the deal.
We have.
Maybe it's possible. I hope so. I don't know.
Yeah,
We've got
big
some
shit's,
stuff.
Big shit's in the pipeline right now.
It's in the pipeline. It might fall through the cracks, but we'll see. We're working on it.
Thanks for listening, everyone. I love you. Parasocially. Love me back.
Yeah. Give us all.
End of recording.
A second plane has hit the tower.